Kenneth G. Hasty, Raw. In 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, Kenneth G. Hasty here again. Give you some helpful tips for business owners and salespeople to hopefully help you make more money and be more comfortable selling what you have. Today's segment is called Selling to Your Position in the Market. And what does that mean? Well, the grass is always greener, right? If you've got the high price one, it's like, well, mine's the most expensive and they want to get a cheaper one. You got the low price one, people assume it's not quality, or you got, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to kind of give you some feel how to approach your position in the market when you're talking with potential customers, things that have worked for me in the past. See if they work for you. How's that sound? Ready? All right, let's do it. All right. Let's talk to the market leader. Let's say you're the market leader, the well-established one in the market. And probably then you're the most expensive, but not necessarily. So we're just going to go with the market leader. So what do we want to focus on when we talk to potential customers? Say, why should they buy from you? And then you say, well, here it is. We're trusted, obviously, because everybody's buying from us. We're the most experienced, so we'll make sure that we can handle anything because that's what we do all the time. We're the market leader. Your peers are using it, so whatever benefit that may be. But hey, all of your peers are using it, so it's probably the one you should use as well. And we have many, many, many customers. So, if this many customers trust us, you should too. Things like that. So if you're the market leader, it's fairly easy to sell that position because it's a comfort zone. It's like we're the market leader, but that could change too. You got to be careful. All right, what if you're number 2, number 3, number 4, on down the line? Well, if I think back to an ad that Avis Rental Car used to run when they were number 2, and it just simply said, "We're number 2, we try harder." And I always thought that was kind of funny because I think probably Hertz was number 1 at the time. And in a way, it kind of villainized the other one without actually doing it. So what you want to do when you're a lower position in the market is you want to really speak to your advantages. You want to differentiate you, your company, anything you have that's an advantage over number 1, whatever benefit it may be. And you want to really stress that and differentiate that and why they want to buy from you because of that. Well, let's talk highest quality. What are the highest quality product? Well, first off, you probably will want to try to prove that. So maybe you have some kind of proof of it or, some kind of research or something to show that. But you can speak to how it lasts longer. It won't have to be replaced as often. They don't have to worry so much about repairs, things like this, right? It fits your quality image. So you work to their ego. So, you want the highest quality because you're known for the highest quality, and frankly, anything less wouldn't be your quality image. And you have the peace of mind to know you have the very best. So people like that, right? Okay. Lowest price. Well, if you're the high price one, you talk about those cheap guys, right? So you go in here the low price, go, I'm the cheap guy, I don't know. So what does that mean? Let's go lowest price. What's the best value? People that are good with their money are looking for the best value, not necessarily to pay the most for something, right? It works fine, or it wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have customers in the first place. All right? Don't get ripped off. I mean, these guys are selling stuff because they get away with, I don't know how they get away with charging those exorbitant prices, but don't get ripped off. You don't need to pay that, You can villainize the high price one. Back in years ago, there was a company that I worked for, and it was in the dental implant world. And so there's one company in the dental implant world that was known to be the market leader, the highest price, all of the above. And then this other one was kind of a guerrilla company. It was moving up fast in the ranks, but it was the low priced one. And so what I mean by guerrilla marketing, the owner of the company ran an ad, and he said, you can buy this Swedish dental implant system for $26,000. And it'll work fine, whatever. And then it said, or you can buy my system and a brand new Swedish Volvo for $26,000. And it just got so much attention, made people really villainize the other guys for the differentiation in price. Now, they're both very successful out there today, but I thought that technique was very interesting. So let's talk about now, you're the highest price. Okay, how do you deal with that? Well, you have the status. You know, Rolls-Royce is one of the highest priced. Bentley is one of the highest priced. We don't know if it's the best quality or not, right? But they have the status. So you can have the status, enhance your image, you know. But you probably, if you're a company like that, you want to do some value-added type things. So you've got a high price, but that means that the customer is getting more benefits because of the high price. And so other things that you offer that help them, maybe it's training, you know, whatever it may be. So now, let's talk about cars. This is kind of, I like cars. At one point, a few years ago, I had an old kind of rusty Jeep CJ and a Jaguar. And I'm the same person, right? So I'd drive up in my CJ. People look at me kind of, you know, nose down at me, whatever, don't pay me a lot of attention. I drive up in a Jaguar, people are like, ooh, look at that car, look at that guy, you know. And it always amazes me, but it just shows how the image changes based on the position in the market. Now, continue the kind of car theme. Recently, I leased a new Toyota Camry, and you know, I did that for my business, right? Practical reasons, and so I go into the dealership and I get an oil change or whatever, and they're like, you wait in the line, they stand there kind of looking at you, and make, you know, you're like, all right, yeah, you can go sit in the back over there in the waiting area there, got a TV and stuff, got some water, you know. All right, well, thanks, we'll come let you know. So, about what you'd expect, I guess. Well, recently my wife got a Cadillac, one of those Cadillac SUVs. So I took it in to get an oil change, and totally different environment, totally different image. They played it up well. So first I go in there and we, you know, decide what needs to be done. They say, well, here, walk with me. And so the person walks me into their waiting area and walks me and shows me where all the, you know, the refreshments are, the donuts, the little custom Keurig kind of coffee things, the cold bottled water in the little fridge right there, et cetera, et cetera. There Wi-Fi right there and little internet stations where you could sit, or you could sit in a nice comfortable couch or big kind of lounge chairs. And it just kind of funny to me. So which one do you think I like going to the most? But there's a price to pay. It's the highest price. So they're adding these value-added things to reinforce their price. Makes perfect sense. So sell to your position in the market. Be proud of your position in the market. They're all viable. You know, the grass sometimes seems a little bit greener. But just hopefully this will help you differentiate yours a little further and make a little more money. So if you like these videos, please click, you know, like or forward or retweet, because that helps get the word out, and we'll do more. Meanwhile, if you want to get a hold of me, you can look up KennethGHasty.com or KennethGHasty@gmail. Excuse me. Or if you want to get my book, it's 77 Seconds to Sales Success. It's available at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, pretty much anywhere. All right, so until we see you again, signing off, Kenneth G. Hasty. Thank you.